Welcome. I'm just going to do a short little yoga practice. And I mean, it'll be short, but what I'd like to do is a little, just a very little breathing and stretching, and then perhaps a sun salutation. And then we'll probably do a little mantra at the end. So it'll be short, probably 15 minutes or so. But if you would like to join me, please do so. Please stand if you're not already standing and shake everything out. We're just going to take a few deep breaths, roll our shoulders a little bit, and do our sun salutation. So, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Always check the posture. Up again, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing, feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Now, another deep cleansing breath. Check that posture. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower. Bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening the torso as you roll. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Always breathe. Now, take another deep cleansing breath before we do our sun salutation. Check the posture. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower. You don't have to come up on your toes. I just like to work on my calves and my balance a little bit. So stand at the front of your mat. Your feet are as parallel together as possible, as parallel to each other, and no more than shoulder width apart. They can touch if you want, but they don't have to. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach upward or lengthen the spine. Tighten the glutes. Arch back. Reach back. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch forward, bending at the hips. First, just let the upper body relax down. Head, neck, and arms relaxed. Legs as straight as possible. Then come into Ardha Uttanasana, fingertips on the floor beside the feet. You may hold it here or lower the palms all the way down to the surface below you, bending the knees only if you need to. Now bend the knees to stretch that left foot back to that right lunge. We're going to lower that left knee to the floor and the top of the foot on the floor and stretch forward. I'm going to be on my knuckles so my back is flatter. I want my back as long and straight as possible. Bend the knee enough to plant the toes in the floor. Straighten that front leg, pushing that back heel down toward the floor, and stretch the torso over that straight right leg. Breathing, abs always in tight. Bend the right knee, slide it back to join the left. Feet are hip width apart. Hips in the air, up on those toes. Push the heels down. Lengthen, come into that downward facing dog. Pushing those heels down toward the floor. Breathe. Lower the hips enough to slide the left foot up. Lower that right knee down. And we'll go into this lunge. Top of that foot on the floor. Stretch that left knee over the left foot. Try to keep that back as long and flat as possible, breathing. Now bend the knee, plant the toe on the floor. Push that back heel down as you straighten the left leg and stretch the torso over that straight left leg. Breathe. I have kind of a big shirt on, so I'm not sure you can see everything I'm doing, but now bend that knee, slide it back to join the right, up on those toes. Again, come into that downward facing dog. Breathing. If you're not modifying on your knees, walk the dog. Bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor and walk the dog at your own pace, back and forth. Feeling the stretch up the back of your legs. And then push both heels down, lower to a plank. Open to the right to a side plank. If you want, you can lower the upper arm above the head, bring it up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank, make sure you're stable, and then open to the other side. If you brought the arm down before, bring it down again, bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to that plank. Then lower down, bend the knees, come up into that cobra posture. Breathing. Bend the knees, plant the toes on the floor behind you. Bring those hips up into the air. And again, come into that downward facing dog. Breathe. Walk your hands back toward the feet. Just let the upper body relax down. Abs in tight, head, neck, and arms relax. Keeping the legs and hips stationary, rotate just the upper body to the right. Fingertips can be on the back of the right thigh, calf, ankle, or the floor. Rotate to the front, inhaling. Exhale, keeping the legs and hips stationary. Do the same on the left side of your body. Breathe. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, you may round up one vertebra at a time or arms at your ears. Slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach upward or lengthen the spine. Tighten the glutes and arch back. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check that posture, and let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening the torso as you roll. Breathe. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Now, check that posture again. Let's take one more deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. And now let's get down to the surface below us. And I would like to just take some deep breaths in. I'm going to sit full lotus, but you can sit cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus. Whatever suits you and your body right now. What I'm going to do, we're going to take a couple deep breaths, and then I'm going to say a short little mantra, maybe a couple. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, lower the arms all the way down. Just relax your hands on your knees. You can choose to do prayer position, hands to heart, if you'd like. But I'd like you to close your eyes. Continue to take nice deep breaths in, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. And slowly exhale through slightly parted lips. You can continue to breathe that way or just breathe normally. And I'll say a couple of mantras. Just listen and breathe. Om Bhadrando Apivataya Manaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sattoma Satgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart if they're not already there. Take a deep breath into your system. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. Love and peace to everyone. Thank you for sharing your little bit of time with me, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.